Welcome friends! Today we're taking a look at the up-and-coming MMORPG TitanReach, developed by Australian Square Root Studios. TitanReach is promised to deliver a fresh take on the skiller MMO genre. It has even been described as a spiritual successor to RuneScape, but bringing a twist of third-person action-based combat. The game is set in the world of Elysia. We have already been teased that there will be dragons in high mountains and vast deserts. Like other MMOs, there seems to be a rich biome diversity. Though, unlike most similar games, the developers have said that they want to balance the way resources are distributed across the world. So there is always a reason for high-level players to come back to already explored areas, keeping the world alive. This is one of the big ones for me as a long-time MMO fan. It is always sad to see beautiful zones lay desolate since it is obsolete content. But of course there will be high-level zones containing the most precious of materials. These high-tier areas will also have PvP combat enabled. This is the high-risk, high-reward gameplay that we are used to in games like this. Whether the game will include full loot drop in PvP is unclear. The developers have said, when you die, most items are dropped upon death. So what do we know about the gameplay loop? Square Root launched a small tech demo during the fall last year, showing off some of the mechanics and art style of the game. Even though the game is very much a work in progress, the concept and goal is clear. The official description on their website says, TitanReach is a modern reimagining of old school style MMORPGs. Veteran players will recognize much from the genre they love, while new features bring the game to life for everyone. The game focuses on a deep skilling system, massive fancy open world, engaging quests and a complex skill-based system. In TitanReach you have the freedom to play the way you want. You can create a tanky sorcerer, a quick and nimble fighter, or even avoid combat entirely. My take from this is that we will see gameplay loops very similar to RuneScape. The devs have confirmed that the economy will be entirely player driven. This means you will probably see MMO farming in familiar ways. RuneScape sharks, lobsters fueling PvP players, etc. In my opinion, having a player economy and full loot drop on death is essential for a game like this. Otherwise, crafting skills will be obsolete as soon as players have acquired their highest tier items. And talking about crafting skills, TitanReach got 20 of them as of the moment this video goes live, but they are actively working on adding more. One of the skills that stand out above the ones we already know and love is occultism, the ability to buff your combat skills and weapons, and also your ability to harvest souls. I am very interested to see what that entails. Having skills in PvP is all nice and dandy, but what is the actual game content going to be? Well, the only information we have right now is that there will be open world bosses and mini dungeons that require groups to take down. And with a soon to be implemented clan guild system, it should be easy finding friends. But there are more challenging content planned as well. Instance dungeons and even larger scale raids. But if you're more of a solo player, the Slayer system is in TitanReach. Much like RuneScape, the Slayer system offers bounties on monsters that grow increasingly difficult and rewarding with your Slayer skill. Or, if you like a bit more of a story, why not take on the various quests to be discovered around the world? Square Root Studios have said that they want to create quests that are not flat or chore-like. They want to take you on a journey across the world to let you explore and discover its secrets. But I am sure more news on in-game content is soon to come. So who is Square Root Studios and how are they funding the game? Well, at first they tried to fund TitanReach for Kickstarter. Even though it raised a whopping $180,000, it did not reach its goal and didn't fall through. So they decided to create their own pledge store of sorts, where one credit is worth $1. The credit store is full of cosmetic items and things like design a pet, etc. This way they have raised $81,000 since December 20th and have secured funding to develop the game full-time for at least 6 months. So how do you get your hands on the game? Well, the actual release is obviously far off, but already in February, an early alpha with continuous updates will be released for those who back the game at a certain level. Otherwise, you will have to wait for Q4 2021 for the closed alpha. Square Root have announced that the game will be running on a classic subscription model. This way they can release updates and continue support without extra charge and have no pay-to-win elements or excessive use of a cosmetic shop. This is absolutely the biggest positive for me. Games that use a subscription model have been better off in my opinion. The steady revenue gives the developers the freedom they need to create quality content for games you love. The developers are constantly updating their community with dev blogs, announcements and other news at their Discord channel, so if you want to be in the know or just chat with the community, the link is in the description. That's all for me guys, take care and I hope to see you in Elysia soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content about TitanReach.